Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. First down, looking for more now. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Wolverines move into the red zone. On the ground, it's Haynes. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's reeled in. It's Tillman. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Boy, Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Fires it to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. They had so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Peoples. What a move, and he's free. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He hands it to the back. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a high ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return.